Have you ever wondered what extraordinary creatures roamed the earth before us? The annals of history are crammed with enigmatic creatures, each with their own unique tale of existence and extinction. These extinct animals, though they have vanished from our shared world, have left behind a rich tapestry, woven with threads of intrigue and fascination. Our understanding of these extinct species is not just about the past, but it also informs us about the present and potentially the future. Each creature played a vital role in their respective ecosystems, shaping the world in ways we are still trying to comprehend. From the mammoth tundras to the dodo's tropical paradise, these animals were keystones of their habitats, and their disappearance triggered cascades of change that are still rippling through time. Now you might be asking, what is extinction? Well, in the simplest terms, extinction is the end of an organism or a group of organisms, typically a species. It's the final bow on nature's grand stage. But while the curtain may have fallen on these animals, their stories are far from over. In the next few minutes, we will be embarking on a journey back in time. A journey that will take us across epochs and continents, to the realms of creatures that have long since faded into the mist of antiquity. We'll begin our exploration with the Ice Age giants, the woolly mammoths. Then we'll hop to the tropical islands of Mauritius to meet the flightless dodo. Our next stop will be down under in Tasmania, where the elusive thylacine or Tasmanian tiger once roamed. Then we'll take a flight with the passenger pigeon, a bird that once darkened North American skies with its colossal flocks. And finally, we'll tread softly in the footprints of the last western black rhinoceros, a sobering reminder of our role in the story of extinction. So let's dive in, shall we? Embark on this fascinating journey through time, where we uncover the mysterious creatures that once inhabited our world. Picture a world dominated by mammoths, colossal beings with long, curved tusks. Welcome to the realm of the woolly mammoth. These magnificent creatures roamed the earth around 4,000 years ago, their existence marking a fascinating chapter in the story of our planet. The woolly mammoth was a true marvel of nature, standing up to 11 feet tall and weighing as much as 6 tons. Their long, curved tusks were not just for show. They were vital tools for foraging through the thick snow to reach the vegetation beneath. The mammoths were residents of the cold, harsh environments of the Ice Age, their thick fur coats and layer of fat providing much-needed warmth. But as the Earth's climate changed, their survival became increasingly precarious. Their extinction was a loss of monumental proportions. The mammoths played a crucial role in their ecosystems, shaping the landscape and influencing other species with their grazing habits. With their disappearance, the world lost a true titan. From the icy landscapes to the tropical islands, the dodo was an unusual bird that called Mauritius home. A flightless bird, standing at about 1 meter tall, the dodo was a sight to behold with its grey-blue plumage, a tuft of curly feathers on its rear, and a large hooked beak. Living a life of tranquility, the dodo had no natural predators on the island. This peaceful existence, however, was disrupted with the arrival of sailors in the late 16th century. Unaccustomed to threats, the dodo was an easy target for these newcomers, who hunted the bird for food and sport. Further exacerbating the dodo's plight, the sailors introduced invasive species, like rats and monkeys, which preyed on dodo eggs, leading to a rapid decline in their population. By the late 17th century, the dodo had tragically vanished, leaving behind only tales and sketches of its existence. The dodo's extinction serves as a stark reminder of the impact of human intrusion on wildlife. Venture now to the wilds of Tasmania, where the Tasmanian tiger once prowled. This creature, also known as the thylacine, was a carnivorous marsupial, a category of species unique to Australia. The Tasmanian tiger was unlike any other, with its striped back, kangaroo-like tail, and a head resembling a wolf. It was a sight to behold. This remarkable creature led a solitary life, hunting mainly at night. It was equipped with a jaw that could open wider than any other mammal, a feature that made it a formidable predator. However, the Tasmanian tiger was no match for the most dangerous predator of all humans. During the early 20th century, these creatures were hunted ruthlessly due to a bounty placed on them by the Tasmanian government, who falsely believed they were a threat to livestock. This, coupled with disease and habitat destruction, led to their untimely demise. The last known Tasmanian tiger left us in 1936, marking the end of a unique species. Imagine a sky darkened by billions of birds in flight. The passenger pigeon was an astonishing spectacle, once flocking in numbers so vast they'd blot out the sun for days. This was not some rare bird skulking in the shadows. It was the most abundant bird in North America, possibly the world, with its population estimated to be between 3 to 5 billion at its peak. Yet, despite their colossal numbers, these birds were driven to extinction in just a few short decades. The downfall of the passenger pigeon was a deadly combination of overhunting and habitat destruction. In the 19th century, these pigeons were hunted on a massive scale for their meat, and the forests they called home were cleared for agriculture. By the 20th century, the last known passenger pigeon, a female named Martha, died in a Cincinnati zoo, marking the end of a species. The passenger pigeon's tale is a cautionary one, reminding us of the devastating effects of overexploitation. Scene script. Step into the African savanna, once home to the magnificent western black rhinoceros. Imagine a creature of immense strength and power, a symbol of endurance, and a vital player in its ecosystem. This was the western black rhinoceros, standing up to 5.5 feet high at the shoulder and weighing as much as 3,000 pounds. This majestic beast was a sight to behold. Its two iconic horns, made of keratin, the same substance in our hair and nails, were more than just a defining characteristic. They were tools for defense, for asserting dominance, and for digging up roots and breaking branches for food. These rhinos were browsers, meaning they fed on leaves, shoots, and twigs. Their feeding habits played a crucial role in the ecosystem, helping to shape the landscape by pruning the vegetation, promoting new growth, and maintaining the balance between different plant species. However, human greed cast a dark shadow over the existence of the western black rhinoceros. Its horns became a highly sought-after commodity, especially in traditional Asian medicine, where they were, and still are, falsely believed to have healing properties. This demand led to rampant poaching, which, coupled with habitat loss, drove this species to the brink of extinction. Despite conservation efforts in the late 20th and early 21st centuries, the damage was irreversible. In 2011, the western black rhinoceros was officially declared extinct by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. The last known sighting was reported in Cameroon in 2006, marking the end of an era. The once vibrant presence of these rhinos on the African savannas was reduced to a mere whisper, then to silence. The loss of the western black rhinoceros is a tragic example of the dire consequences of poaching. It serves as a stark reminder of our responsibility to protect the world's wildlife and preserve the rich biodiversity of our planet. After all, once a species is gone, it's gone forever. As we reflect on these incredible animals, what lessons can we learn? The woolly mammoth, a behemoth that once roamed the frosty plains, fell victim to a rapidly changing climate and overhunting. The dodo, an innocent bird devoid of fear for humans, was driven to extinction by the very creatures it didn't fear. The Tasmanian tiger, a unique marsupial with a canine appearance, succumbed to relentless hunting and habitat destruction. The passenger pigeon, once flying in flocks so vast they darkened the skies, was wiped out by unregulated hunting and habitat loss. And finally, the western black rhinoceros, a magnificent creature, was poached to the brink of extinction for its valuable horn. Each of these animals, in all their splendid diversity, met their demise at the hands of changing climates, overhunting, habitat destruction, or human intrusion. They didn't simply disappear. They were driven out, pushed to the brink until there was nowhere else to go. And once they were gone for good. But it's not all doom and gloom. These stories serve as a stark reminder of the impact we have on the world around us. And they also show us that it's never too late to make a change. Conservation efforts are more critical now than ever before. They're our best chance at preserving the biodiversity of our planet and ensuring that the incredible array of species that share our world have a fighting chance to survive. Remember, each species plays a vital role in the intricate web of life. Each extinction is a thread pulled from this web, a thread that can't be replaced. And while we can't turn back the clock and bring back the woolly mammoth, the dodo, the Tasmanian tiger, the passenger pigeon, or the western black rhinoceros, we can ensure that their stories are not forgotten. As stewards of the earth, it's our responsibility to protect and preserve the diverse species that share our world. Remember, extinction is forever,